Stop minding your own business. What's up? Back kicking it with Momo. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, y'all. I'm on the road. Like, I ain't playing my hair. I just don't be knowing what to do with these buns. That's why they be looking like this. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. And if you are not new to the channel, thank you for staying with me. You feel me? It's gang over here. So I had to do this video. So y'all see the title of the video. Stop minding your own business. No, that sounds so stupid. But I'm gonna need y'all to quit minding your own business. I know in the black community, snitches get stitches. I know this is like stuff that people say in our community and stuff, but I feel like some stuff, y'all need to start speaking up. Because there is no reason why these kids was in this apartment for a whole year and they stay in an apartment complex and didn't nobody notice that one of the kids was missing. All the kids be outside. Nobody said nothing. Stuff like this should not happen. They live in an apartment complex. I live in an apartment complex, right? So I'm thinking like, how did this go unnoticed? Like, so literally my son goes outside. So I know all the little kids that he go outside and hang out with. I know them, most of them by name. So, and you see them out here playing. So if I seen one of them sleeping downstairs underneath the stairs, I'm just gonna, hey, and keep it moving. And at one point I did see your mom, but I never see her anymore. This little boy charging phones at the neighbor's house, bro. And ain't nobody, like, he's charging his phone over here, but he finna go back over here to this apartment. So nobody even, that just, you know, we minding our own business. The whole community, AKA village, and it ain't even a village, because a village takes care of their people, baby. We not doing that, because everybody felt their ass. Everybody. The little boy had autism, bro. So that means he goes to school. So kids with autism aren't in regular classes, right? They actually have people that specialize in this and help them at school with their autism. So that person didn't notice that, hey, this child didn't come to school. He ain't been to school in a whole year. He ain't even transfer out. Nobody noticed that. Nobody. Just principal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody noticed that. Nobody in the community noticed that he wasn't outside playing no more. It is so sad. And you know what? I had started to adapt that whole mind your own business thing too. But minding your own business, these kids are our business. Like, I would expect somebody to check my son. Like, I'm one of them mamas. If you wrong, you wrong. I'm not one of these mamas that get out here and defend bullshit. I don't do shit like that. If my son is wrong, he's wrong. And I would expect somebody else grown to check him. Not put your hands on him, but definitely put him in his place. Like, I'm just saying, what happened to our village, bro? Y'all out here minding y'all business. That's what happened to these kids. Everybody minding their business. They ain't got nothing to do with us. This little boy, y'all charging his phone, though. Like, I watched The Neighbor. The lady, she clearly looked like she on drugs. Talking about, she used to give him food. They even knew what kind of food he was going to take. And he was scared. He even told them that he was scared because he thought somebody was going to poison him. And nobody thought about where your mama at. Like, if I'm giving you pizza and I see you out here sleeping outside, I'm finna be nosy. I'm finna be like, baby, let me walk you to your apartment. Go get your mom. Because I would want somebody to do that for my son. Period. Although you ain't finna see my son outside. But I'm just saying, like, if it was, we just don't have a village anymore. We are so parted as a people, but we want unity. But I'm not gonna lie. when I seen this and I seen that it was a black family, I ain't gonna stunt. I was thinking like, okay, so what if this was Susan and Jennifer's kid and they didn't show up for school? Baby, the teacher would have popped up at their house. That's what would have happened. That the teacher would have popped up at the house. The principal would have sent the police over there for a welfare check. I'm saying nobody did a welfare check? Nobody? I'm just saying, and I'm being totally honest and transparent, and I'm not, and you can take it how you want. I'm just saying, if it was a child that was not my son's color, and he didn't show up for school and he had autism, welfare check. Nobody did that for this baby. Nobody. And then the fact that the mama is a joke to me though. They worse than these petties out here that be out here touching kids to me. Cause you have kids. People want to have kids. You have kids, and this is how you do your kids. She like the scum of the earth. Like, you need to go in there with the people that touch kids. Like, they need to do you bad. Real talk. Because she is the scum of the earth. She's supposed to be their protector. She done left them in a whole apartment for 1 year with a dead body, which was their brother. The little boy that told, he was over it, baby. They wasn't getting no food. They didn't have no electricity. They didn't have no furniture. But we out here charging their phone. The neighbor charging. Like, girl, I was yelling at the TV at her. I was like, what? You was out here, baby. Oh, girl. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So, if we just want to be, and you know what? I'm not even really surprised that it wasn't a big deal that these black kids didn't show up for school for a year. Nobody said nothing, because if we just want to be honest, I pay attention to the news. I know y'all see the stuff going on about Jelani Day and how he was missing and how the FBI haven't even got involved in his case. Because what? I don't know. But Gabby was found in how many days? And we already knew who did it to Gabby. Not saying, I feel like all lives are important at this point. Everybody's life. Especially these kids. I don't care what color these kids are. These are our next generation. And we are just not paying attention because we minding our business. And it's just so, it's really messed up. It's really messed up. But this is the reason why, I mean, I feel like the whole, I ain't even gonna say that, but I just feel like we was all out here marching together. You feel me? Like, y'all was out here marching together for a cause, but y'all let these kids go unnoticed. Like, that's why I didn't engage in none of that. I ain't even gonna stunt, because I feel like we ain't even together as a people, because why is this going on in your community? Why are these kids in a whole apartment by themselves for a whole year and nobody said nothing? Nobody. And people so nosy. If you live in the hood, people know your business, because y'all in the hood. Still didn't do nothing about it. So I feel like all of y'all asses is wrong. And I wouldn't even get on TV if I was the neighbor and embarrass myself by even telling that you gave this child anything, because you'd have pissed me off. Because you could stop the madness. But you didn't. You charged this phone and gave him pizza. Like, I'm over it. Like, I just can't. But we have to do better. We have to do better as a people. If you see something, say something. If it don't look right, even if you don't even know if it is right, the chances of you even having a suspicion that something may not be right and it end up being wrong, cool. But I'd rather be wrong, you feel me, than be right. Like, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. This should never happen. This should not happen. This shouldn't happen. The mama's stupid. She did all of this for a dude. For a dude. For a little raggedy dude on top of that. Little wannabe gangster on top of that. Like, girl, bye. Like, she's a joke. He's a joke. Both of them need to go to jail. So he drinks and hits on kids. He ain't gonna hit no grown-ass man. Send him in there with the petties too. Along with her. That's where they need to go together. Straight the hell and back. Who does that? These kids are scarred. One of the little kids, the jaw was, he broke a child's jaw. A little kid. I get mad at my son, but not so mad to where I want to cause and inflict internal pain. And that's crazy. Bitch. That's why I don't fool with nobody around my baby. Like, if you ain't got to worry about somebody doing something like this, you got to worry about somebody touching your son or touching your daughter. Like, you just can't trust anybody. Like, I trust me. I trust my son's daddy. You know what I'm saying? But in some situations, you can't trust the baby daddy. I'm just saying, like, so that's why it's important to know who you having a baby by, right? And even more importantly, if you didn't have a baby by them and they involved in your child's life, they know what's going on with them. Know the kind of person that you bringing around your dang on kids. This girl want to be loved so bad that she's so trifling. She moved out and left them with no electricity. Like, oh, she is the scum of the earth for me. But I just encourage everybody, real talk, if you see something, say something. If it don't seem right, say something. You might save a life. You might piss some people off, but I'd rather piss you off, you know what I'm saying, because it don't look right, and possibly save a life. That's how I feel about it. So stop minding your own business. I get it. I get we so gangsta with snitches kids. I get it. I get it. But is that okay? Let me know. Is this situation okay? By us minding our business? Hell no, it ain't okay. We got to do better. So again, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and drop your comments below. But yeah, stop minding y'all business.